Hello everybody and welcome to Linda Tina TV. So a few weeks back I made a video of me speaking Italian. Thank you so much for everyone who left me a compliment on that video. I also got questions of people asking me how I learned Italian. So in this video I thought I'd share with you my journey towards speaking Italian. And to be honest, I'm not the best person to give advice on how to learn Italian really fast because it took me quite a while, but I will still share with you my personal journey.
You trying to make me, I wanna leave and you're making, yeah. I try to see the one I need to love.
So when I came to Italy some years back, I first came to visit before I actually settled here, and I took a 3-month course, a 3-month class in a school that is run by the municipality. So it almost costs nothing to be in that school. You pay just a small amount and you attend the school for 3 days a week, I think for 2 hours, or 2 days a week, I don't remember. This was very vital for me to learn the basics of the language and, you know, the beginning conversations, how to greet, how to ask for directions, and those little things. So that was the first step. When I finally permanently moved here, I did take more classes in a private school, so I was studying every day of the week for a few months. And to be honest, going to school to learn a language helped in a way that you learn the right way of speaking, like the right grammar, the right way to put the words together. It's a bit different when you learn the language from people, you know, off the street. So yeah, going to school is an important part of learning a language, going to the language school if you have a chance to do that. The second step was I went online. There are these amazing websites, I'll leave the links in the description box if I can find them, that show you how to conjugate the words, translations. They were amazing. There are conversations on the site. They give you a sort of curriculum to follow. So these were very helpful for me. I spent a lot of time on the internet studying on these websites, and that was the second step. The third step is I spent some few months, weeks in an office that my husband linked me to, where I was immersed. I was more immersed in the language. So everyone in the office spoke Italian, and this helped me, you know, listen to the language and have it run in my mind on a daily basis. And they also helped me when I didn't understand stuff. Of course, they would translate for me, and they spoke to me in Italian, so that made it, you know, kind of click faster in my head. The next step was actually communicating with random people. So usually I spoke to English speakers. I still feel more comfortable when I meet people who speak English, but now and even then what I do is I speak to Italians in Italian. I don't try to make them speak English to me. If they speak anyway, but usually I'll go out and just speak the language, and that is the other step towards my learning Italian. I stopped being embarrassed and ashamed of making mistakes, and that's a decision I made much later. Before I was shy and embarrassed to make errors and not to be understood. It was a bit belittling for me. But now what I do is, when I'm speaking the right stuff or I'm not speaking the right stuff, I'll just put all the Italian I've got in my head out there and communicate and try to communicate. And this has helped me so much. Now, because my son started going to kindergarten, and then I met some moms, you know, and when I communicate with them in Italian, I get back home and I feel a lot more confident in my language. I'm like, yeah, I did it, I made it. So that's another step towards me learning to speak Italian and being confident about it. The next step, which I'm not so keen on, is watching Italian TV, Italian documentaries, just watching TV in Italian. Now, to be honest, I feel weird watching movies, the translated movies in Italian, because I know these characters, I know these actors, and seeing them speaking in a whole new language, in a different voice, I don't know, I don't enjoy the movies as much. So I don't watch so many translated movies, but I do try to watch Italian movies, like original Italian movies. And now I also watch cartoons with my kids, and so watching TV in Italian, in any language that you're trying to learn, when you watch TV in that particular language, you kind of pick up because they use the daily terms and everything. So I also watch the news in Italian. After that, the other thing that I have done to help me learn Italian is to ask. Now, every time you hear a new word, a new idiom, something you don't understand, there are words that I have heard being used a lot, but they somehow don't click when I hear them. Like, I don't remember the meaning, so I keep asking my husband. I ask all the time, what does that mean? This also helped me learn the language so fast. So whenever I hear a word, and then sometimes the words are used in different contexts, so I asked my husband, I had this word being used in this way, and how come you are using it in this way? And so he'll explain to me, and then he'll give me examples of how that particular word or phrase or idiom is used. So ask and ask. When you don't understand, don't be embarrassed to ask. Just go ahead and ask. When people speak to me, like out there in Italian, and I don't understand what they're saying, I'll be like, could you slow down? Allora, cosa vuol dire questa? Or I'll ask, come si dice, whatever it is I want to say. So that was also something that has helped me learn Italian. What I've mentioned is basically what I have done to learn Italian. Of course, the fact that I live in Italy means that I am more immersed in the language, and I'm forced to kind of tune my brain to think even in Italian. So that is helpful. When you want to learn a new language, it's helpful to be in the place where that language is spoken as the first language. If you have learned a new language, share with me those tips you have used to help you improve your skills in that particular language. And I hope this video was helpful for a few of you who want to learn a new language, and Italian in particular. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in my next video. Bye bye.